Just Greg. Just Greg. Okay. Pretty much, brother. Yeah, he had me hypnotized like, yeah, the water. So, but he did his thing. And that's what I like to hear. That's what I want to bring to this community. Just to give for some of y'all who are out of town, we are in Burlington City, New Jersey. Burlington was actually the first capital of New Jersey before Trenton. When Jersey was split in half, there was a West Jersey and there was an East Jersey. Burlington was the capital of West New Jersey. Pretty much you're living in history. Your first Second Baptist Church was actually over there on Belmont, right there near the hood. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't preserve that, so it fell down. We have a lot of history here. And that's what I like to do. I like to bring it and pretty resurrect that. When I bring speakers and I bring this, it's kind of like you tap it into that history and bringing that out in the people. And you know, pretty much, and that's what I want to do. And I touch on history. And that's why I brought the brother Sabir. Pretty much today, I want to touch on some things before I bring Sabir on. Just to get y'all caught up on what's actually going on in history. And what's going on in history is that it's a resurfacing of knowledge. It started off with Dr. Ben. Well, actually it went back even further with George M. James. He wrote Stolen Legacy. Before you go to college, if anybody here in high school or middle school, definitely get that book. That book changed my life. It's called Stolen Legacy. We want to deal with, pretty much to get y'all caught up to speed, is in history there's a new, or pretty much not new, or resurfacing of knowledge. Pretty much, if you look at a map, and this is common sense, if you look at a global map, they told you in high school or school that there's, what, 7 continents, am I right? Pretty much, if you look at a map, and you look at all the continents, you notice that one continent doesn't meet the criteria. And I think y'all know where I'm going. You know what a peninsula is, right? That one continent called Europe, doesn't it look more like a peninsula than anything else? Because mostly a continent surrounds, pretty much as water, almost completely surrounded, or completely surrounded. That's pretty much a layman's term definition of what a continent is. Okay, but pretty much you look at Europe, it doesn't mean. So you want to look at pretty much that information is determining your mind and say, these individuals who control your school system are actually teaching your children that Europe is a continent. That's not the only thing they jacked up. Y'all know what that is, right? That word? Egypt, right? That's a Greek word. Okay? Give you a history of pretty much a personal experience. I was on the bus going to work, and I met a guy who greeted me and said, "Hey brother, how you doing?" He's an Arab. He was from Egypt. He was over here visiting. And he said, "I'm Egyptian." I said, "Oh, so you're from Kemet?" He said, "Kemet? What's that?" I said, "Kemet, that's the indigenous word for the land." He said, "Yeah, Egypt." I said, "No, Kemet." He said, and I was like, "Well, no, it's called Kemet." And he says, "Oh, I never heard." I said, "Well, it's obvious." But they don't know their history. Because the people you see that call themselves Egyptian are not Egyptian. They're Arab. Came through in 500 AD. That's when they came. Okay? And they changed, and pretty much prior to that, the Greeks were there. And they renamed everything. Egypt, the original name is, some people spell it different. Some of I-E-T. That, or actually you take the vowels out, and pretty much it's really like that. Kemet, land of the black. Some say, well, that means pretty much, they're talking about the soil was black. No, if you actually go over there, the soil is actually red. And pretty much, Kim actually meant the people, the land of the black people. Okay? So, what they did, they switched it, and they gave it their own definition. But Kim, that word Kim itself, translate into what you call chemical or chemistry. It's a study of you. Okay. Also, if you take that, alchemy, and that's what we about to jump off with this, because what alchemy actually is actually an ancient African Kemetic Kushite study that pretty much was kept alive by us, the Moors. You got geometry, mathematics, astrology. They're all dealt with these sciences. See, they'll tell you that you came over here on a slave ship. New information coming out saying that they fooled us again. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to pretty much break down the speaker, and he's going to touch on the rest of that to fill you in. Sabir Bey is pretty much a brother who I met who is diverse in many attributes and applications. Brother been on the radio for about 3 years. That's 91.7 WRD.
No. I used to be on WRD 900.
900?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
People looking at that.
Oh, it's alright. It's 900 now.
Yeah,
it's 900. It used to be 91.
Yeah, it used to be 900 for 3.5 years.
Okay.
So it's 91.7.
91.7 now. 91.7. That's where he's at now. So get that little kid. 91.7 work.
Yeah.
Okay. The brother also, he's working on a documentary.
Yeah, but brother Hanif sitting back there, cameraman.
Yeah, brother Hanif. Yeah, pretty much.
The brother's bad.
Yeah, the brother definitely is bad. I looked at some of his work. He also pretty much been a voice in the Genesis. But he's pretty much trying to break down the actual true topic of that. I'm saying, not going with the media saying. Brother also has been traveling. He does lectures. He's very diverse in the law, in the civics, and pretty much I don't think anybody really spends much time in the library as I know this brother. On health, he's definitely well in his health. You'll be surprised how his age. I hope he'll come and tell you how old he is. just to, and not to share, point fun at nobody, but actually show you who we are and we eat properly.
Take a guess.
So y'all can take a guess. If y'all want to, as an icebreaker, y'all want to take a guess. Take a guess. How anybody who guess how old he is?
27? 28? How old is he? 35?
33.
33? 41. 41? What do you say? Oh, 25, 27, 33. 35. I am that. I'm 40.
40 years old. Proper eating, proper dieting. I'm saying.
Just turned 40 years.
just turned 40. You know,
Our calendar year.
Yeah, their calendar, yeah, pretty much.
We never dealt with time.
Yeah, we never dealt with time, pretty much. And you know, when you pretty much were about his age, you were just graduating from high school in the ancient teachings.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
What's his age? It was 2,000 years?
2,160.
There you go. We never
52 years.
Yeah.
2,100.
ages.
Never.
This is something new, the Europeans.
Pretty much. So I'm gladly going to bring you pretty much the man, the brother, the more.
A lot of us are stuck in our ways. We've seen this information, you know, and it was like, okay, whatever, I'm that. So what? But I gotta go back to work.